Sand is a part-time singer at his friend Yo's bar. Sand wants to be a famous singer and be so successful that he can travel the whole world to attend various music festivals. To make this happen, Sand is willing to put in the work and always has a side hustle going on to make money as he studies at the university. Sand is handsome, the kind of handsome that makes you do a double take. His light brown eyes are dangerous because they immediately suck you in. You look at his face, but all you can see are his big, beautiful eyes that are unapologetically honest, reflecting a sincerity that is rare to find in a world where facades often prevail. Sand has no trouble getting girls, and the fact that he knows how easy it is for him to attract admirers makes him even more confident and irresistible. Sand encounters a drunkard, foul-mouthed brat in the bar washrooms one day that goes by the name of Ray. Ray, unlike his name, is not a ray of sunshine. Ray is someone who is the opposite of Sand. Ray has everything that money can buy, yet he lacks the one thing he desperately craves: someone who truly loves and cares for him. After his mother's passing, Ray has fallen into the depths of depression, using alcohol as a means to numb the overwhelming thoughts and emotions that torment him. Sand hates Ray at first. He finds him rude and obnoxious, someone who doesn't care about anyone around him, someone who is a waste of space, a burden to society. Ray's life is far from simple. Alongside his struggles with alcohol and depression, he carries the heavy weight of unrequited love. For years, he has harbored deep feelings for his friend Mew. In Ray's eyes, Mew holds the key to his salvation. He believes that if Mew were to reciprocate his love, all his problems would miraculously vanish. The mere thought of Mew's acceptance is like a beacon of hope in the midst of his darkness. The day when Ray had reached the brink, contemplating ending his own life, in that dire moment, Mew had intervened, saving him from a potentially tragic fate. Ray's love for Mew is not just a one-sided infatuation. It is a lifeline that he has clung to amidst the storms of his depression and despair. He hopes that one day Mew would come to understand the depth of his feelings and their connection would evolve beyond friendship into a love that could heal the scars that life had etched into Ray's soul. Sand is a pragmatic person, someone who approaches problems and situations in a practical and realistic manner. Although he isn't a flawless citizen, he tries to abide by the rules and norms of society. So when he sees Ray trying to drive his car home completely drunk out of his mind, he stops him and gets into the driving seat, taking him to his own house and caring for him all night. However, when Ray wakes up the next morning, instead of expressing gratitude for Sand's concern and assistance, he responds with mockery. He makes fun of Sand's appearance and belittles his simple lifestyle. Sand promptly kicks him out of the house, vowing to himself to never help the rich and spoiled brat like Ray again in his life. But fate had other ideas for Sand as Ray meets him again at Joe's bar. This time, Ray invites Sand to be his drinking buddy at his house. Ray and Sand talk about a variety of things as they drink together at Ray's house. Sand talks about his interest in music, and Ray finds himself opening up to Sand about his mother's demise and how deeply it has affected his mental health. Something about the way Sand looks into his eyes makes Ray share his vulnerability, and this is a massive turning point in their relationship. Sand and Ray become close friends who care about each other, but Ray also finds him extremely attractive and thinks it would be nice to have somebody like him fuck him senseless night after night. So Ray approaches Sand, careful and light-hearted at first, telling him how lonely he is and would love a buddy not only to drink but also spend a night with. The air in the room shifts as Ray's words hang in the air, thick with unspoken desires. There is an unspoken tension in the air as Ray and Sand listen to music, both smoking as their gazes lock and they look into each other's eyes through the hazy fog. It's pretty clear to both of them at this moment that their relationship is not going to be just friends anymore. Ray finds Sand outside Yo's bar one day, flirting with a girl. Ray immediately interrupts them. Fueled with jealousy, he offers the girl to come to his house for a threesome. Ray has no interest in sleeping with the girl, but he just can't see San with someone that is not him. Something in his heart hurts when he sees San with someone else, but he brushes off the feeling, thinking that what he wants is just to have fun with San and nothing else. San ditches the girl and drives tipsy Ray home, annoyed at Ray for always trying to cockblock him. Throughout the drive home, Ray entices him, kissing him everywhere, showing him how much he wants him. San is a man after all. He couldn't resist the temptation and gives in to Ray, fucking him hard until the sun comes down. In Ray's mind though, sex and love are clearly differentiated. He has deep feelings for Mew, but for San there is a different kind of feeling that consumes him. The feeling of lust and desire. Something he can't get from Mew since he has a boyfriend now and will never reciprocate Ray's feelings. San, however, is smitten. He can't get enough of Ray. The more he sleeps with Ray, the more his heart yearns with feelings of love and passion. San finds himself captivated by Ray's allure, unable to break free and see Ray as just a friend with benefits, exactly how Ray sees him. San knows that Ray is not good for him. Ray seems like someone who is incapable of seeing San as a person that he can fall in love with. San knows that Ray is complex, he's broken, and his ways to fix himself like drinking and drugs are not something that San can just go along with. But still, San couldn't help but be drawn to Ray in every way imaginable. Ray is jealous of Mew's boyfriend Top and can't help meddle in their love life, always telling Mew to stay away from him as he doesn't trust him. On the other hand, San's feelings for Ray are evolving. He has started to expect more from their relationship, hoping for a deeper connection. However, Ray's heart is undeniably fixated on Mew. Ray makes plans to see San but also ditches him when Mew calls him. This makes San sad. This uncertainty of where he stands in Ray's life is fueled furthermore when Ray's friend Boston unexpectedly spills the beans on Mew and Ray's relationship, claiming that Ray only has feelings for Mew and no one else. Boston even tells San that Ray and Mew have kissed before and Ray can never love someone else other than Mew. San is even more disheartened to hear this as he realizes that no matter how much he cares for Ray, how much he loves him, San will never be more than just a good lay for Ray. It seems that fate is not on San's side because it turns out that Mew's boyfriend Top has cheated on him and Mew turns to his best friend Ray for comfort. Ray obliges, offering him a shoulder to cry on in hopes that finally Mew will see Ray as someone who is always there for him no matter what. Someone who will never treat him like Top did. Someone who loves him unconditionally. San is left heartbroken as Mew and Ray grow closer romantically. Ray is happy to cross the friend zone and go into the boyfriend territory, but his heart breaks to see San so dejected and aloof. While San tries to maintain a facade of happiness for Ray and Mew's newfound connection, both of them were acutely aware that his heart has fallen for Ray. Mew, on the other hand, seems to be using Ray as a means to make his ex Top jealous. His lingering feelings for Top make his involvement with Ray appear somewhat opportunistic. Ray is fully aware of this dynamic but is willing to play along as long as it means that Mew acknowledges him as more than just a friend. However, deep down he is gradually realizing that his feelings for Mew are fading and are replaced by a new and growing attraction to San. San tries to move on by giving other people a chance, but whenever he tries to do that, Ray appears out of nowhere, stopping him from seeing other people and acting like he owns San. Ray cannot see him with anyone else. Ray cannot accept that San can see someone with the same gaze as he sees him. Ray can't even imagine San's body being touched by someone that is not him. Ray knows this is love, pure love, but he can't let go of the notion that the love he has is reserved for Mew and not San. No matter how much he feels for San, the love, as he calls it, can be given to no one else but Mew. Ray is frustrated by his confusing feelings for San and the rage he feels when he sees San with someone else. He resorts to taunting San for having feelings for him, claiming his ownership on him. San hates Ray, hates him for the way he treats him, hates the way he claims ownership on him but goes to kiss his boyfriend Mew right in front of his face. Sand is hurt and doesn't want to have anything to do with Ray, but when Ray gets in trouble with the authorities for his drug use, Sand can't help but protect him. He risks his own future to protect Ray, realizing that no matter how much hurt Ray puts him through, he will never be able to not care for him. Sand has lost his heart to Ray. A pragmatic person like Sand, who is only concerned about making money and succeeding in life, has utterly lost to Ray and is willing to do anything and everything to protect him. After protecting Ray for one last time, Sand is finally done with him. He's done getting himself in trouble in order to protect Ray time and time again. He's done with Ray trampling over his heart and using him just to make himself feel better. So Sand finally retreats, vowing to himself to never give in to Ray ever again. But Ray is in front of him again, telling him that he loves him, telling him that he made a mistake going for Mew, telling him that the one he has feelings for is Sand, not Mew. Sand fights his feelings for Ray, but the moment he looks into Ray's eyes, he gives in. He just can't fight him. There is no one in this world who makes him feel so defenseless, so vulnerable. Sand and Ray both know at this point that there is no use fighting their feelings anymore. They have a heart-to-heart talk and Sand admits that he loves Ray a lot. Ray also admits that he doesn't have feelings for Mew anymore and the one in his heart is Sand. This moment between Sand and Ray finally made them both realize that they can no longer deny their feelings for each other anymore, and nothing else matters other than them being only with each other for a long, long time.